All right, what's up, guys? The whole team's back. Echo's back. Beautiful pregnant wifey's back. Safe to say, there's a lot going on. I'm still digesting and too emotional to talk about it, so we're going to keep this video focused on fitness because fitness is awesome. It's what we all love. It's what we bond over. So here we go. What we're going to do, so to start off the week, you guys are going to do a 6-minute AMRAP to warm up. So 6 minutes, you're going to do 5 wall squats with a 3-second negative. So normal squat stance, elbows locked out in a snatch grip. Gonna send the hips back for 1, 2, 3. Stand up. 1, 2, 3. And you're gonna go through 5 reps there. Then you're gonna need to find yourself a PVC pipe, which you probably don't have at your house. So a broomstick will do. So you're going to do 5 PVC pass-throughs. So again, just hands out in the snatch grip. I hope this is wide enough. So pass all the way through. I'm going to grab onto the feathers here and go all the way around. So again, get a nice wide grip on it. 5 pass-throughs. Once you're done there, you're going to finish with the bar on your back. We're going to do 5 good mornings. So again, feet right under the hips, sending the hips back into a slight seated position, and then squeezing the bottom of the way back up. After 5 reps, you're going to do 5 PVC snatch balance, and this is going to help to start prep us for our snatch work today. So bars on the back. You get no dip drive. So from here, all I want you to do is think go by jumping your feet, and you're going to jump to a full squat, lock that PVC out overhead, and then stand all the way up after that. And you're going to go through that for 5 reps. So again, just a little demo. Again, we're looking for quick speed down into that squat and locking out those elbows nice and strong. So that's your warm up. For 6 minutes, you're going to work through that. After that, what we're going to do is you are going to do, for our strength work today, we're going to get out the barbell. We're going to work on our snatch. So you're going to start with 3 sets. You're going to do basically ascending complexes of complexity. I don't like those 2 words together. That doesn't make sense. You're going to do 3 different complexes that get a little bit more challenging and build on each other each time. So what we're going to do, the first three sets, so what you're going to do is you're going to do 3 high hang muscle snatches, followed by 3 snatch bounce. So for the high hang muscle snatch, what we're going to do, feet are going to be in your starting position, which is going to be just outside hip width. From here, I'm going to keep my chest up, my arms straight, and I'm going to just press my knees forward. So this is going to be my start position. I'm then going to squeeze my butt, keep the bar close, and press overhead to lock out. From the side, what that'll look like here. All right, so no redip under the bar. After that, you're going to finish your last one. Bring the bar to your back, and we're going to do 3 snatch bounds, just like we did during the warm-up. So again, same exact movement. Quick feet, full squat, nice strong lockout, and stand up. You're going to do that for 3 sets. So 3 sets, 3 high hang muscle snatch, 3 snatch balance. After that, we're going to work into another set. You're going to do 3 times through of 3 hang muscle snatches. So we're going to work down a little bit lower. And then 3 tall snatches. So first things first, for the hang muscle snatch, what we're going to do is we're going to start by initiating like we did for the high hang. So I'm going to do a little bit of a knee bend, chest stays up. From there, I'm going to think about doing a good morning. So I'm really going to reach my butt back, feel those hamstrings load and engage so that that bar comes down to the top of my knee. From here, I'm going to sweep the bar into my hip and then perform a muscle snatch up overhead. So again, I'm going to pull, press the lockout. So at speed, you're going to go through 3 reps there. After the 3rd rep, bar is going to come down to your hip, and we're going to do the exact opposite of a muscle snatch, and that's going to be a tall snatch. So what that means is that from here, all I'm going to do is shrug, and I'm going to drop down into a full squat, and that is it. So there's not a whole lot of upward momentum on the bar. It's again focusing on getting into a deep squat fast. So at speed, looks like this. Shrug, drop. One more time. All right, so you're going to do 3 sets, 3 hang muscle snatches, followed by 3 tall snatches. After that, we're going to get into our kind of main working set for the day. So that's a lot of technique work to kind of build things up. After that, we're going to do 5 sets. You're going to do 1 power snatch from the ground, followed by 1 hang squat snatch. So for the power snatch from the floor, Again, we're gonna try and layer in all those things that we just worked on. So for now, we're gonna come down to the mid-shin. Remember, to start, knees bend, hamstrings load, and now press the knees out to come down to that mid-shin position. My knees are pressed out into my elbows here. And from there, again, I'm gonna sweep the bar slowly to my hip. And then once I find it, big extension, and drop down into a quarter squat. So at speed. All right, you're gonna do one power snatch, and then we're gonna do one hang squat snatch. So from the top of the knee, I'm gonna again sweep back to that hip crease, find that contact, and then I'm gonna mimic my tall snatch. Big hips, drop down into a full squat. So at speed, and you're going to do 5 sets, 1 power plus 1 hang squat snatch. So all of that is your strength work for the day. And again, if you have a barbell and some weight, go ahead and load it up. Otherwise, just work on your technique with a PVC or a broomstick. After that, our conditioning is much simpler. So what we're gonna do, it's gonna be a 15-minute clock, and it's gonna consist of 5 sets of 2 minutes work, 1 minute rest. So it's gonna be in 2-minute window. You're going to do 10 calories on a machine, or 8 for the ladies, or a 100-meter run, or 40 high knees in place. So any one of those 3 options. Tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful up here in the Finger Lakes. So again, 100-meter run would be a great option here. But 10 or 8 cals on a machine, 100-meter run, or 40 high knees. One of those 3 things. After that, you're gonna come back in and do 10 overhead squats. So for the overhead squat, a couple things I'm looking for. Arms are locked out the whole time. Elbows are pointed generally at the ground, so I don't wanna see them pointed way back behind you. Point them generally down to the ground. And then I want to initiate that squat by keeping my ribs down and sending my hips back. So finding this position and then descending all the way below parallel. Keeping that lockout of the elbow the whole time. So 10 overhead squats. When you're done, whatever time is left in 2 minutes, you're gonna do as many burpees as possible. So simple, straightforward. The hope is that, again, you're gonna do your 100-meter run or your 10 cals in about 30 seconds. You will then do your 10 overhead squats by about the minute mark, so a minute to a minute 10. And then you'll have about 30 to 45 seconds to do burpees each interval. And again, every interval is gonna get a little slower most likely, so that's completely fine. Now, that's your workout. After this, your accessory work, you're gonna do 3 sets. You're gonna do 5 bent over, eyes wide and T's. So again, good morning position. Hammies loaded, back flat. I'm gonna do 5 eyes, nice and controlled, followed by 5 Ys, followed by 5 T's. You are then gonna do 15 overhead weighted sit-ups. So again, I'm gonna have a weight plate in my hand or a ball, a med ball, whatever you've got. And I'm gonna do a sit-up with no assistance to a locked out head through position. Come back down, locked out bench right here, chest through, head through, and I'm gonna do 15 reps, and you're gonna do that for 3 rounds. So that is your training for Monday. All that's left is a little bit of mobility, so the last thing that we're gonna kick it up with is 10 slow inchworms to an overhead reach. So basically we're just gonna grab the toes, relax, hang heavy for a second, gonna walk out, get a nice little stretch of the hips, hold here for a couple seconds. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna pedal out this down dog a little bit. Again, a few seconds. Then walk all the way back in and reach up overhead. Get a nice big stretch, and I'm gonna go through that 10 times. So 10 reps through. And then I'm just gonna do a 1-minute doorway stretch per side. So for the doorway stretch, just a gentle upper body stretch for the pec and for the bicep. So I'm gonna take my forearm and I'm gonna align it with the door frame. Bicep is gonna go parallel to the ground. And then I'm just gonna take a step through and give a little twist. And I'm just gonna try and stretch out again the bicep and the pec on this side. Hold it for 1 minute before switching 1 minute to the other side. So that's how we're gonna start off the week. Enjoy. As always, tag us at palace.ithaca/Zeus, and we'll see you guys back tomorrow.